Hey, I'm Callie Lewis. You're watching Geek Brief TV. This is Brief 591. Sony is in the real honest-to-blog netbook business now. They just announced their VAIO W line. VAIO W netbooks have 10.1-inch displays. They're powered by a 1.6 GHz ATOP processor, have 1 GB of RAM, and run Windows XP. I feel like I can just start saying the usual lineup of netbook specs because I feel like I keep repeating the same list no matter who I'm talking about. The VAIO W stands out a little with a higher resolution display, 1366 by 768. The price in Japan will be about $629. The big trend with HD TVs was started, maybe 3 years ago when HP launched their Media Smart line. Adding Wi-Fi to a TV creates all kinds of new viewing possibilities. We're going to see more and more Wi-Fi enabled TVs that include little widget applications for integrating web services like Twitter and Skype into the TV experience. I predict, due largely to the success of the iPhone App Store, that TV makers will launch their own app stores because what's better than having a Twitter client on your TV? Having a choice from which you can pick the one you like best. That gives TV makers a new revenue stream and it adds infinitely more value to consumers. Bristol Interactive is taking that whole idea several steps further by installing a netbook's worth of PC power in their View Surfer TVs. They'll offer a 22-inch model and a 32-incher. It's powered by an Intel Atom processor, has a gig of memory, a 160 GB hard drive, 4 USB ports, and an Ethernet port. It comes with a wireless keyboard and a Hillcrest loop pointer. Resolution is 1680 by 1050, and the OS is XP. Jack Schofield from the Guardian Technology blog says Bristol didn't include Wi-Fi because of reliability, customer support concerns, and the improved delivery of video over a wired connection. And now let's have fun with Google Translator. The Quattro for iPhone has to be the most unique iPhone case I've ever seen. That is, of course, exactly what one would expect from a case designed to be used to incorporate the composition of the surface of the known vehicle as a beautiful curve. The Quattro is designed for maximum points in the series of 4 screws in place, the particular shape of the iPhone, the image of soft back as it is, and form more easily and adapt to the shape of research. It's important that I point out the outer shape of the letter and the press in the first shape can be cut one by one is not required to make polite. And, fun with Google Translator kidding aside, it looks freaking cool. It's made from stainless steel and aircraft quality aluminum. What sets this case apart is that it allows you to screw on various types of lenses so you can really get creative with your iPhone photography. If you travel with weighty gear, I want to tell you about a device I use that can pay for itself over the course of just one flight. It's the Balanzza digital luggage scale. I got this in the P.O. box at Christmas. It came from a PR firm along with a Christmas card. We did a story about one of their clients, so they wanted to say thanks. I thought, I'll never use this thing. I put it in a drawer and kind of forgot about it until I got to go to Queensland for the Best Job in the World contest. We were taking a couple of large bags with heavy equipment. As with domestic flights, there was a weight limit for each traveler, and the 2 big bags I have just seem to want to weigh over 50 pounds when they're fully packed. I pulled the thing out of the drawer, and it took some packing and unpacking, but I was able to balance the load so that each bag weighed in just under the limit. The overage fee would have cost about what the Balanzza scale costs, and that's how something I put in a drawer ended up on Geek Brief. And finally today I want to show you a clock. It's the only clock I think I've ever really wanted. It's called the Trace of Time clock, and its glass surface serves as a dry erase board. You write appointments on it at the appropriate time, and as the single hand passes the time, it erases whatever you've written, freeing up your schedule so you can plan to do more things in the future. It's really kind of a philosophically inspiring design if you think about it, because it's about what you plan to do in the next 12 hours of your life. This brief, just like several shows on NPR, was brought to you by Angie's List. I just used it to schedule a plumber and he was great. He actually gave us an Angie's List discount that nearly covered the cost of the membership. Check it out. Angie'sList.com, the greatest promo code in the history of promo codes, Geek, will save you 25%. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Callie Lewis. It's really kind of a philosophically, darn it!
Philosophically.
I know, I just want to say philosophical. It's really kind of a